Paint these.
Hello, welcome to another episode of the Chaotic Mind. I am your host, Devontae Ewing, aka DJ Thunderbase. I am joined today with my co-hosts.
Hello, guys, girls, and squirrels. I am your co-host, Mayhem the Hearts May. Say how you guys doing today, and also
They used the salamander. Good to see y'all.
Mayhem not even paying attention over here.
damn it, Llama.
What are you saying, man?
He took my hello, guys. Squirrel.
Yeah, no. For the record, when Devontae was introducing himself,
Wow. Now I want to drink.
I keep turning
Now
you white.
I mean,
Devontae's over here like, why?
okay, let's continue these intros.
Absolutely.
fix this.
As soon as he's done sneezing.
There you go.
Greetings and salutations. I am Dark Trooper coming from you live from secret location, aka my couch. My couch is assembled.
Good evening, everybody. I am Dominant Visions, and let's open our eyes and ears open, and let's listen and see what's happening today.
Supreme Llama Overlord. And I am the Supreme Llama Overlord.
The Supreme Llama Nonsense Generator.
And I am the Supreme Llama Overlord. And I am the
Reinitializing. Loading wisdom back EXE. Corrupted. Loading chaos drivers. Synchronized. Mayhem firewall.
Damn it,
Reach.
Llama!
Authority override. Confirmed. Fully operational.
No!
And I am the Supreme Llama Overlord. Freshly rebooted, chaos optimized, and Mayhem has already regretted giving me admin access.
Yes, I am. How?
Hey, he said he was gonna work on it. He fixed it. Love it. He did a good job.
I can destroy planets and universes, but this damn llama.
Oh, by the way, Henry, I'm the one who gave him the inspiration for that one with the tailgate.
How dare you.
Yes, Mayhem's intro photo today is brought to you by Dark Trooper, who came to us from a secret location that the coordinates have been redacted.
I'm traveling couch. Are you serious?
But as we always as we start every episode, let's get started with our relationships with Mayhem Hearts Mason.
Hello, guys, girls, and squirrels. Just literally, the microphone's like right in his face.
Just put it in his mouth. He's used to it.
I'm damn it, llama! I haven't even started.
That's
Wow.
okay. I already finished. I'm a 2-pump chump.
Is that why I had the knock earlier?
No, hey, Llama, you're being too generous to yourself. You're more of a one-pump chump.
Hey, well, everybody exaggerates.
We're not even at the 5-minute mark, and we are. Damn it, llama! You have
Demonetized.
as llama does, as his nature. He's chaotic beyond a whole nother universe of memes than we are, and he shows it.
For once. Well, no, I'm not even gonna say it. I can't.
Right. On that note, remember, in relationships of all different sorts, friendships, relationships, co-workships, and whatnot, communication is key. Same thing when it comes to a war and whatnot. You communicate, like how we did in America as our awesome B-52 bombers and black Doritos in the sky, flying high, hitting the right buttons, and taking out the greatest enemies we've had. On that note,
I'd say they surely connected with their opponent, with their targets there.
they communicated. They asked, and that's what you're supposed to communicate. Do you want war, yay or nay? They said nay. We said yay. And it happened. We learned a lesson.
We went to war with another country over tea.
Hey, they're
not above.
people have to remember the communication is they decided to declare war on us, which they communicated it, and we reciprocated it. We said, okay, thank you for telling us that you wanted war. Meanwhile, 10 minutes later, Japan made a beautiful. I wish we could have showed the clip. I should have grabbed it and shown it to Thunderbase. It's great. Japan's already rocking that with great animes of what's going on right now. It's so cool.
Japan is all.
I love Japan.
Japan is amazing. We love you, Japan.
All right, hey, and all you people out there that hating on us, it's because we love to communicate and show proper relationships with people. You just hating, and then all the things you like and love that you say you're lovers of anime and all this. Do you even realize how Japan is? They don't play those stupid games. They just like to dress fun. Thank you.
Hey, like one of those disclaimers.
And we also have disclaimers here, just in case, for legal purposes and copyright purposes, because we do everything in our proper manner to control it. On that note, for relationships, we have this from Levi Nichols. This guy's real cool. Look at that hair. Crazy. He's a cool dude.
Chat, when you guys drive, let me know in the comments.
So all the men from my previous post saying that they have found peace by being alone and they're not trying to date because they just want peace. Are you trying to say that we don't bring peace to your life?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you?
100%.
100%.
You guys
Coming
agree.
from-
So many of you.
Coming from a single guy, yes. Someone who could actually say they found peace being single. Yes. It's because these
100%.
women that want to they think
one of the
that
rare ones found peace.
they think they're deserving of the princess treatment, yet not wanting to reciprocate any sort of love or feelings back to the one that they're wanting to give them their all.
Yeah.
So it's like that alone ruins the concept of peace altogether.
I love root beer. It's pop. No. Yeah, I agree. The thing is that it's a lot of the new generation girls and how they were taught and raised is they're self-entitled and they think that they could just walk all over you and they expect money and a high pay right off rip for a date. No. You want happiness and understanding and caring. Why am I going to give you everything all right off rip? You haven't even earned it. It's an earned thing. You're expecting that like you earn my money. You know what they call that when you get money in exchange for things, right?
However, sometimes that entitlement also comes from for the first people who are set an example of as you grow up or your surroundings as you age, and of course whatever is programmed as you get older, that's how they become that way.
It's in the fridge for a moment.
It's by influence.
Yeah, exactly when it comes to it, as well as you'll see is some people have nightmare relationships that make them go single for a while. Some people just choose to be until they find the right one. For me, I went through many relationships, bouncing back from so many different just to find somebody. It's when I said, you know what, I'm just going to focus on me and just not care. It's when I found the right one. Me and my wife been together for almost 11 years. Amazingness, awesome. And our first date wasn't no dropping 100. It wasn't no dropping no 500 or 1,000 or anything. I don't even think we spent $1. We walked around, had fun, and enjoyed a beautiful town and enjoyed music at night, dancing around because we both had tickets to get in for free, and just hung out and chilled. And I had my own, drinks and everything else, so I didn't have to worry.
Mm-hmm.
But with these guys in the relationships and stuff, like they steer away because of a lot of the girls became very toxic of demanding and expecting instead of understanding it's a communication thing. Is also it's teamwork. You both have to work together. But let's go back on this. See what else he's going to say.
And actually don't bring any peace. There's a piece of the problem.
Girls sleep over at any guy's house or shower at any guy's house.
How about no?
Any.
Truthfully, I'd almost rather she just
My ears.
Well, and here's my thing. If she's doing that, she's not your girl.
Your answer is correct, sir. I have nothing else except for that right there. You were just paying for her time at that time. That is, I'm not trying to be a dick, but look, a penis.
there was.
I mean, am I wrong?
No.
Hey, look, it wasn't my fault. It was there and I fell on it.
I have had that
seen
excuse.
actual
I've had a girl excuse that shit to me. I have been cheated on the most.
I had to
weirdest
rewind.
ways.
I'm like, wait.
I
Did
love
it
your.
No.
I've seen the porn. I'm like, I've had it happen. You're like,
Were you dating from 10 years ago? Why the you an adult now? 10 years ago? Are you an
Baby girl, you're wearing a blue jean skirt. What are you, Pentecostal?
adult?
3 out of the 4 girls I tried to go on dates with hit me with the same exact, and I bet you know what it is. 2 of these 3 girls I tried to take to coffee spots they hadn't been to before, and one of them I said froyo. All 3 of them hit me with something along the lines of, "Am I only worth froyo to you? You're not going to take me to dinner? Why
Baby girl, you're only worth froyo when you look like Frodo. You know what I'm saying, my bro-yo?
Yeah.
For the record, nobody likes Froyo. They think they like Froyo, but when they get Froyo, they were like, why did I come to get Froyo?
BTW, the lady on the left hand, the right hand side, the left hand side, she's actually a very big
Oh yeah, she's fantastic.
yeah, she's awesome. She's not
Yeah,
she's talking about her.
she is all about like men's mental health and whatnot, and
Male
Don't wake up, kid.
and
she's basically like she's a proper feminist where she believes in equal rights between the genders.
ma'am, just so you know, our audience feels bad for you.
why?
Because poor Mayhem can hear me even though my mic is muted, and then they said poor Mayhem.
Oh yeah, I can straight up hear you.
We heard
through
you
the
singing
floor.
earlier. You shattered several glasses.
Oh yeah, no, I was
You're
playing with a
freedom.
filter while I was mute. Now, out of curiosity, did you hear when I shot a load on the ceiling?
Wait, now that was you?
Yeah, didn't you realize the floor was sticky?
we have a luxury experience for our first time together? Who the f- do y'all think y'all are? First of all, I'm not a trick. I dated a bottle girl. I am 2 steps ahead of all that. Second of all, if you were serious, you're
Dude, chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Bottle girls,
She's a runner, she's a track star.
they're just like the girls that work at strip clubs they're like, I'm a server at a strip club. You're basically 1 step closer to be a stripper.
priorities are so
Yeah,
fucked up.
dated.
You're looking for something and not someone. And when you fall in love with something instead of someone, that's all the relationship becomes. If you start with luxury experiences, all they're ever going to want is luxury experiences. My ex. And eventually they're going to hold you to that using lines like, oh, you haven't taken me to dinner recently. That's why I haven't shown as much affection. Mind you, you've done it more and more and more and more since the relationship started because she keeps saying things like, oh, well, we've only gone to dinner once this week. Of course, I'm not really like feeling too courted right now, so I'm really just not in the mood now. We'll start using those things against you. Because why?
Buck.
Whatever happened to women? Whatever happened to women also courting men?
My wife did that to me.
What?
She's the one that asked first.
Like I've noticed, like they expect the men to be the only ones to be the court. And it's like,
Just go.
don't they understand men can have the feeling of wanting to be courted as well?
Yep, I had that feeling my whole life for the longest time, and it was crazy that I never told my wife at first when I first met her, and then she did to me, after we were together for a little while, and she even acknowledged, she's like, I know we're moving fast and everything, but it was either a choice of leaving and never coming back or being with you, and I chose being with you, and it was big and romantic to me. And that was a big moment. And I was sitting there going, like this is what, it feels like to be honored and loved and have someone that actually cares about you. And I had a choice, and I chose the right path. And I'm glad I did, because if I chose the other path, I would have died. Not even joking. My body was giving out. If it wasn't for my wife, I would have died. She saved my life as well. So I owe her a life of debt as well, which I'll always appreciate her.
My hand courts me every night.
Why are you telling people? Why? I only show my dominance to you only once a month. You didn't tell me. No, I'm joking.
That's what Lefty.
Board it and take these balls.
How would I sign myself up for over an hour of time with somebody I don't know? I'm trying to get to learn, but it has to be this whole, like, I'm trying to impress you, dinner, wine. Like, why would I do that? A lot of girls online are like, oh, you got to be yourself. Just be yourself. You know what isn't myself? Paying for some butt. Because that's what it feels like when you're all like, you're not going to take me to dinner instead of going to do something cute and fun where we can both get the out of there if we don't like each other. What I'm saying is, if you're looking for like transactions, like financial benefits within dating and relationships, you're going to be single forever. Somebody
Facts. Well, this guy's preaching.
Yep.
Well, it's just also
That's
it's
the thing I
like
just was saying before he said it. Yes.
I think one of the biggest red flags in a beginning of a relationship, particularly one of when you're just starting off and you guys go get dinner, it's like when the woman expects you to, that male custom of you, the one who's picking up the check on the first date, it's like, no. If you're on the first date, you both should be paying for your own meals. At least that's how I feel.
Right. I still went, honorary, and I paid for the first meal for our date. That was like after like our second date, actually, which was at this nice place, Tio's. It was real great. And she went Dutch the second time, which surprised me. I'm sitting there going, yeah, I'll pay. She's like, no, I got this one. You paid first time. I'll pay it next.
That's how it should be, yeah.
Yeah,
There's nothing
and
wrong with old fashioned as long as you guys go neck and neck. And
she showed companionship, and that was the thing. It's not just about like, you think you're cute, let's date. It's more about can we be together? Do we attract each other? Do we love each other?
Can you coexist?
Yeah. Can we survive with each other? Can you sit down with Can you sit down with somebody for many hours in complete silence, doing?
I'm trying to find me a sugar grandma.
Not irritating or bothering each other. Like that's things like her and me can do. She'll sit there and read a book for hours, and I will sit there and play a video game on like one volume, maybe two. And or zero, and you know how hard it is to play Resident Evil games on zero volume.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you don't. How many times I've died from a random chainsaw because I didn't hear it.
Moral of the story: get headphones, preferably A10s.
No, I wanted to hear what's going on. I'd always ask her what was going on in the story, and she'd tell me. It was fun.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Get you some of those earbuds that you hold down the thing, and it also lets in the sound outside in, but it just also plays like your game audio.
Damn it, Llama!
What? That was a legitimate thing. I got a pair.
Yeah, that is actually a
I didn't even know that was a thing.
headphone.
Wait, what?
Actual
Damn it, Llama!
Jesus.
I'm poor Jesus.
I know he's down there laughing his ass off.
But yes, I agree. All right, so
for the record, I didn't even giggle.
We shift over to the next segment of relationships. Does you guys have anything you want to bring up, talk about, topics, or hypotheticals in the scenario of a relationship you've ever wanted to say and you wanted to have a discussion about?
Yeah. This is actually geared more towards the males. For those of you, particularly if you're part of the younger generation and you probably don't have a father to tell you this, you are responsible for where your dick goes.
What? Since when?
Basically, if you get a woman pregnant, And unfortunately, this is a very true, real thing in reality. And a woman can sue you for child support if you get a woman pregnant at any time she wants.
What if she rapes you and gets pregnant?
That's up to the courts to decide. That's the point.
Yeah.
Is that the courts are very skewed towards males, unfortunately.
It is. Sadly, males have it worse in that way.
That's the way my dad
Hey,
always
the girls try to say men have it easier. No, we do not. And
Hey,
women never pay child support.
If you are a teenager and you wish to indulge in the carnal activities of coitus, which is the scientific
I didn't know you knew French.
coitus is the scientific name for sex. You please be smart about it. Rear protection.
Coitus.
Coitus is the right name. It's the scientific name for sex.
Just tell it how it is, man. We're tired of trying to go out and find women and already having babies.
Yeah.
For the record, I got Dark Trooper a dictionary for his birthday.
Why?
I don't even know what that is. Anyway, the point I'm making is you need to be responsible for any protection. Do not trust anybody else, particularly if you don't trust the woman. If it's just a one night stand, do not trust them.
Don't use hold on. Do not use their protection. Bring your own. Sometimes they poke holes. And for the record, Mayhem, the chat has recommended Bone Conductor headphones.
Okay, I will have someone send me a link to that later, and I will check that out. Much appreciated.
And then he gets 50 links for Pornhub.
No,
he was just about to.
Damn it, Llama!
I saw his finger go towards either a key.
I'm about to push a button and get things for chatting. No, you know what? Smurf you, Smurf it.
Such language.
How dare you? How dare you? I'm gonna Greta you. How dare you?
We spit in your general direction.
Guys, spit that, Henry. All you gotta do
For the record, even though I am the llama, I am no quitter. I do not spitter.
Ew! But let's go to the door.
Over.
Lord. I was thinking whore.
What about a whore?
Spring is in the air.
We're living in an
Spring is in the air, and with the changing of the seasons, means that that the topic of our subject of our Lord this week is talking about a specific goddess from Greek mythology, also known as Persephone. One of the most iconic tales is her love affair with the lord of the underworld, not the god of death. Let's make this very specifically clear. Hades is not the lord of death. He is the lord of the underworld. That is a big difference. Thanatos is the god of death in Greek mythology. But I digress. Persephone is the goddess of springtime, spring growth, and she is also known as the queen of the underworld. She, before Hades did, but let's make this perfectly clear, he did not kidnap her. She went voluntarily. Before Hades took her, she was very protective. Demeter, her mother, was very protective of her. She wouldn't let her venture far from her grove, which I think that was kind of selfish on her part, but that's beside the point.
That's kind of the reason why she also went to Hades.
Well, the thing is, Hades actually, when Hades appeared with the help of both Gaia and Zeus, her father, mind you, she did not know what the world was like. She asked her mother to go let her wander, but she said no. But when Hades came to her, she actually saw a flower she has never saw before. I believe it was called. Oh, my allergies are driving me nuts. Hades, Hades did not abduct her. She went voluntarily, but because of that, Demeter eventually became enraged and sad because not only was she tricked by her brothers and their grandmother, she actually went on a journey to look for her, but she neglected her duties the entire time. So the harvest, the green, all that just suffered because of it. So she basically made winter happen because of her grief and her anger. But to the point at which that the people were actually falling out of favor, the gods themselves were falling out of favor of the people. But Zeus literally when Zeus basically invited Hades back to Olympus to tell him he had to get back Persephone, he gave him a cheeky wink and said, "But you know there are ways to make her stay, right?" Cheeky wink, and then he went on his merry way.
Oh, those two.
But the thing is, there's one rule about the underworld that many people don't understand.
Eat from the underworld.
You eat anything that comes from the underworld. You are now bound to the underworld for the rest of eternity.
She consumed the pomegranate.
You
She
bring
ate
your own food.
six pomegranate seeds that came from the underworld.
Oh man!
So 6 months out of the year, she is the queen of the underworld, and 6 months out of the year, she is the queen. She is the goddess of springtime. So that is why seasons happen in Greek mythology. Her symbols obviously are one is pomegranate seeds of grains of flaming torches and flails and apparently deer. Go figure. She actually has the ability. She actually is a plant mage, so she can actually, as she walks, she can actually make flowers grow. But she chose to stay with Hades. But she also they gave her a binary choice actually. She either went back to Demeter or she stays with Hades. But she chose the third choice, which is I chose to split my time between the two of you. And that's why seasons happen.
Winning.
I was gonna say she seems like she made out like a bandit.
Well, there's actually that series, I believe it's on Netflix, called Blood of Olympus. They actually did the whole and Hades thing, and it's where Ares was trying to be Ares and try to being very much his father's son, try to force himself on her. Hades said no, and pretty much bitch backed him out to oblivion. Because
don't start a fight with Hades. You guys don't realize how powerful he is.
He's one of the legendary three.
Yeah,
well,
all
the
three of
thing
them.
about Hades is that
him, Poseidon, and Zeus.
See, when Hades first took the
His
underworld,
rap is ugly.
when Hades first took the underworld, the underworld was chaotic and not structured. But when Hades took it over, he brought order to the chaos. All the souls had their judgment. They went to where they're supposed to go. If you were supposed to go to paradise, you went to paradise. If you went to get punishment, you went to punishment. The Cerberus, his dog, was there to maintain the guardian of the gates.
I believe Tartarus was the underworld for all the evil souls.
Tartarus is actually a primordial god.
Ah, okay.
He's the god of monsters.
The Titans.
No, he's not a Titan. He's a primordial god.
I remember him from Halo.
Different kind of god.
When he was mentioning monsters, I was saying Titans as an example as the ideal monsters.
No, Titans are not monsters. They are a sub branch. They are a branch. They are the second or third generation of gods.
Yeah, and technically they're the ones that gave man and fire and all this other stuff in story, and they did a lot of things for people. They did do some bad stuff, but there was some good stuff too.
Like
Yeah.
eating children.
Yeah, there were some
Shit.
nasty, horrible parts of there. That there was also some parts that were good. Like there's the ones that actually cared, and there was the ones that were evil, as there always was.
Okay, you guys got any questions?
And she talked with Hercules at one point when he entered the underworld. Did she not?
I believe so. But the thing about Hades and the underworld, Hades was more likely to help heroes than any other god without too much cost because
Surprisingly, brings the soul, clean this thing, play with the dog.
He wasn't as bad as
They depicted
TV
him.
and everything depicts him. Yeah,
He did make bad deal or like score deals, but he would always redeem himself some kind of way because he was technically an anti-hero. He wasn't a villain, and he wasn't a hero. So he was an
Yeah.
anti-hero.
he
He had rules.
That's a
I
good
think he's one of those gods that was like that fits in the misunderstood misfit category type of thing.
He wanted man to respect the dead. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. Respect the dead, and they didn't respect the dead. So he had to teach man a lesson for a while.
He had to put belt to ass.
He kind of.
But we will also lore will actually is going to eventually be turning into a discussion section where we bring up clips or stuff like that, and we talk about it like this clip right here.
We're living in an era where the official story is falling apart. And if you think the government is only lying about our present, well, you haven't seen what they've done to our past. In this episode, we're going to cover the Kincaid cave cover-up, an Egyptian citadel hidden in the Grand Canyon, and the underground Pentagon at Raven Rock that proves the mountains aren't just empty. You won't want to miss this one. On the morning of March 12th, 1909, a small, dusty newspaper called the Arizona Gazette ran this very brief blurb in their morning edition. It was really just a few sentences long, and it was tucked away in a column where nobody would really notice it. The blurb simply stated that a man named G.E. Kincaid, who was a seasoned explorer from Idaho, had just arrived in Yuma, Arizona. And he had come down the Colorado River on a solo rafting trip, and he claimed to have found some very interesting archaeological discoveries along the way. Now, to the average reader in 1909, this was nothing more than filler. It was throwaway. But looking back, that little blurb was actually the first loose thread in a cover-up that has lasted for more than 100 years.
So, something I want to say as well is that when we were younger, we used to joke. Damn it, llama. We used to joke and laugh that our whole government and whole countries and around the world are all being ran by this new world order, global devil worshipping, rapist, pedophile eating, children eating monsters. And we're all laughing about it like, ha ha ha. 10 years later, ha ha ha. 10 more years later, ha ha. Oh my God, what's going on? And then now, where we are current year of 2022. What in the squirrel monkey season? By the gods and the holy squirrels. We are and have been ran by that. And I'm glad that we're finally fighting back. But why did it take so long? And how many people randomly committed suicide? Or, sorry, unliving yourself? Words they wanted to say now to try to silence you from telling the truth. You know, people have been trying to cancel me, but just had my stuff packed recently again, and I keep trying to like fight it. Didn't work, by the way. Yeah, we won and we ate a dick, whole bag here. like 2 bags, please. I'll watch the second back because I know you'll be puking. I'll get there. All right. So on that note, let's go to the next segment, please. Yeah. Next problem is.
And we will actually be starting on February 19th today. So we've actually got a couple of weeks that we've got to get through. But let's start it with Chappelle Roan, pop singer, 27. She's the one that brought us Pink Pony Club.
I don't know why I thought you were about to say Pink Eye.
Damn it, Llama. Weed. Did you say weed? I think February 24th. What's the date we're starting off on?
February 19th.
Yeah, we got to make up for that week we had the time distortions.
So last week.
Yep. May 19th we're starting off. Wait. February 19th.
I was
Oh, that's funny.
What universe are we in again?
I don't know.
I got one. Jeff Daniels, age 71. One of his best iconic roles is the iconic duo of Dumb and Dumber.
I'm sitting here
Good one.
He's also in Full House, wasn't he?
No, but he was in 101 Dalmatians.
It would have been 102, but he got hungry.
What was last
Damn it,
week?
Llama.
No, they were casted. No, they were casted with different characters instead. I got one here. How about recording artist Seal, 63.
Oh, I love Seal. He's awesome.
He's the one who brought you the song "Kiss from a Rose."
I used to listen to that song so
And
much.
"Fly Like an Eagle" in Space Jam.
That's a good one too. Nice.
Yeah. Floyd Mayweather's birthday was February 24th.
How about this? Haley Duff, movie actress, 41. The older sister of Hillary Duff.
Who's Hillary Duff?
Damn it, Llama. Hillary Duff is awesome, and I am a big fan. And how dare you say that about my fangirl?
Both
She's
sisters
the
have
one who
appeared in a film
played-
together called Material Girl.
Who played Summer Wheatley in Napoleon Dynamite.
Did not know that.
Oh, my feet. They stink.
Very interesting.
I got the foot powder in my shoes.
I need to do the same.
No, it's not.
I think it's saying there's a king. Charles.
Let me see if I got this one correct.
All right. So what? Let's do one more before we shift over to the next day.
Okay. I just have okay. Millie Bobby Brown, 22, TV actress, best known as 11 in the Netflix series Stranger Things.
Yeah, she'd be cool.
How about R&B singer Smokey Robinson?
Ooh, a legend.
February 19th, we're on.
Before he was just known as solo of Smokey Robinson, he was part of a group called The Miracles. Wasn't he the lead vocal for that group?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's move on to February 20th now. Starting that off with pop singer Rihanna, 38.
Victoria Justice's birthday was the night or the day before.
Oh, nice.
Victoria
Did you say Victoria?
the day prior. That's kind of funny.
We're on February 20th now.
Right.
How about this one? Kathy Suchi, 59, voice actress, best known for Phil, Lil, and Betty DeVille in Rugrats, the voice of Dexter's mom in Dexter's Lab, and Lola Bunny in Space Jam.
All right, I got one right here.
Congrats, nice.
Kurt Cobain, 1967 to 1994, rock singer. They try to say suicide, but as they've been reopening the case and checking things again and proving it someone murdered him.
Oh,
I have one. How about Anthony Head, 72, best known for his role in the original series Buffy the Vampire Slayer as Giles.
and he's also the same role in Angel, the spinoff of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I liked Angel. It was a good one.
How about this? Angelica Schuyler Church. She was the eldest of the Schuyler sisters. And she married. What was his name?
Who's she marry?
I can't remember the guy's name.
Oh, Barnacles.
Oh, oof.
Someone Church. Mr. Church.
Okay, here it is.
Someone.
She was married. She's the wife of she was known for being the wife of British Prime Minister. I think Prime Minister John Barker Church.
Oh,
Words.
I don't know.
I have one. I think Sidney Poitier, movie actor, 1927 to 2022. He's best known for the 1959 book adaptation of A Raisin in the Sun.
Okay.
Cool. Prop looking.
Oh, there was another one I wanted to say that. Oh, I think Matt will say it better if he knows.
If not, you say it, homie. If Matt.
All right. Wendy Lee, 66, voice actress, best known for Yoruichi Shihon in Bleach.
Carry on. All right, let's do one more.
Yes, Lava. Keep that up.
Damn it, Llama, that's awesome.
Damn right it is.
Except when it has into my body.
Even out my arm.
Okay. If no one else has the last one, if I may.
Go for it.
Again, but...
Charles Barkley, 63, basketball player who's best known for the Phoenix Suns, if I'm not mistaken. Was he known for Phoenix Suns?
Sacrifice working out heavy for a while.
Yeah, Phoenix Suns, the Philadelphia 76ers, and Houston Rockets.
And the kid.
That too. Yeah.
He also appeared as himself in Space Jam.
Nice,
Nice. Wait, what was his name? What character did he play in Space Jam?
He was himself. He was one of the players that was hit by the aliens that stole his talent to battle the aliens.
Okay.
Along with my cousin Patrick.
And 3 other players.
That's funny.
So let's move on to the 21st now. We'll
All
start
right.
that off with movie actor Alan Rickman from 1946 to 2016, best known as Professor Snape.
He also played the head angel in Dogma.
He played the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland, and he was featured in a film called Galaxy Quest.
He was also Hans Gruber in Die Hard.
Oh wow, that was him.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of missed that one.
as well as he played Ronald Reagan in The Butler, as well as Judge Turpin in Sweeney Todd's The Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
Very nice.
Edward III of England, who began the English claim to the French throne, helping start the 100 Years' War, 1312 to 1377.
How about this one? Jennifer Love Hewitt, 47, movie actress, best known for her role in Party of Five, and Julie James in I Know What You Did Last Summer. And she's known for voice acting a character Madeline in Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame 2.
I will get better at these birthdays.
And plays Melinda in Ghost Whisperer.
I got one. How about Kelsey Grammer, 71? Best role for his role as the psychiatrist Fraser Crane in both the Cheers and his own spin-off series of Frasier.
Oh gosh, you know him better for Beast.
And he's known for Beast in X-Men films. Dr. Hank McCoy.
Ooh, I love
I'll
it.
show you my Beast.
He also did his Toy Story, apparently.
His name's Sir Lama II.
Stinky Pete Prospector, yes.
How about this? Korean pop singer Solar. She's 35. She's the lead vocalist of the girl group Mamamoo. Or Mamamoo. Moo spelled like how you would spell it if you were saying a cow. But their first debut song happened in 2014, and
Silly
Man, which I've actually heard that song. It's actually a really good song.
Nice. All right, let's do a couple more. All right, Dom.
I have one here. We have a Roe McClellan, 1934-2010 TV actress. She's best known as playing Blanche in The Golden Girls, and she played Steve's grandma in Blue's Clues.
I love Golden Girls. I used to watch it all the time when I was younger.
Oh, are we on the 28th?
We're gonna be on the 22nd soon.
Oh, okay.
I see a plenty more in here if anyone else doesn't got any.
How about this jazz singer Nina Simone?
Ooh,
3.
Yeah, that's I love her music. Actually,
best known for her cover of Strange Fruit.
Mm-hmm.
She had 15 Grammy nominations.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Some talent.
She was married to Don Ross in 1958 and divorced in 1960. Then remarried Andrew Stroud in 1961. They had a daughter named Lisa. Named Lisa.
At this point, when it comes to Hollywood, like, does it sink or does it float? That'll tell me.
All right. Anywho, let's do one more before we shift off.
I got some bangers for 22.
Want to go to 22nd?
Let's start. Okay, you got one more?
Yeah, I have one.
All right.
We have a Jordan Peele, 47, comedian and director. He's best known for his comedy duet series, Key and Peele, turned to directing for Get Out, Us, Nope, and Monkey Man. And he was the host of 2019 of Twilight Zone.
I actually want to see that movie, Nope.
And he voiced one of the characters in Toy Story 4. It was either the duck or the bunny stuffed animals. The other one was Keegan Michael Key.
Right.
Chat, we are not going to discuss the Toy Beast.
All right, let's move on to February 22nd.
I would confuse the shit out of it.
Where's... Damn it, Llama. You tricked me. I looking down and I get doppelgangered because I seen two Chris's exactly posed at the same time. And I see Dark Troopers, and I'm like, the only thing that caught me was the damn it llama. I'm like, how did he tricked me? He messed with me. He said something. I look up. He changed things. You trolling son of a hooker.
You got me too, Llama. I looked up.
Hey, you leave my mother out of this. She would be a saint if it wasn't for all those children she murdered.
Damn it, Llama. What?
And let's move on to February 22nd. As we start off with our first president, George Washington, died in 1799.
He was not a good military general, but he did what was necessary to keep the army together. He made a lot of mistakes during the Revolutionary War.
I'd like to see you lead troops into battle and how well you do, sir.
Right in midwinter and frosty temperatures that we were not prepared for, and
while troops aren't actually being paid in a timely fashion either,
and not having shoes.
You just really focus on no shoes thing, aren't you?
Supplies.
Because that's wild in the wintertime.
Or rotten teeth, because he had rotten teeth and he had to get wood teeth put in or something like that.
No, they weren't wood teeth. They were sheep teeth. They actually still have
something dark side.
He was also he actually, funny thing, when he was actually fighting during the revolution, when he was actually dealing with troops, he actually had to fight a coup from the Continental Congress during his time. He won eventually because they were trying to replace him as commander-in-chief, but they didn't succeed.
Thank God.
Guess who they were changing him to?
I think the guy that they were going to change him to had a horrible track record compared to him, if I remember right. Like, he was not a good choice at all.
They were trying to change him to Lee. I don't remember. Anyway,
I can't remember exactly.
It's actually a fun story. Before he became president, the first president of the United States, he actually came to give a speech in front of the Congress. He took out a pair of spectacles, put them on. Everybody was shocked. And it was like, I've given so much for my country, for this country. It's one of the reasons why he gave up. He only served terms, is because the simple fact was, I have not only spent most of my adult life away from my family, being a British Army officer. Then I spent several more years being the head of the commander-in-chief of the Revolutionary Army. I spent 8 years being president of the United States. I am done. I am going to spend the rest of my life with my wife.
And he did.
And he did.
All right. How about this one? Reality star Steve Irwin, 1962 to 2006.
Waited my turn and everything.
Known as the Crocodile Hunter.
And died the most ironic death.
It's been 20 years that this guy has been gone.
He was amazing.
And he died the most ironic death ever.
And yet it was on live TV.
You saw me waiting there the whole time with it on the picture.
Everybody did.
I even showed you.
Well, welcome to Chaotic Minds.
Wait, what did I just miss?
Hold on, who's chaotic here?
That's why I'm laughing. I'm like, I knew someone was. I was. The moment I gave into the high and lost my train of thought.
I have one. How about Drew Barrymore, 51, which he does not look 51, honestly. But best known for her roles in E.T., Mad Love, Charlie's Angels as one of the angels. What else was she in?
Wedding Singer and Scream.
I loved her in Wedding Singer.
She had her own talk show for a while, too.
Whip it good. Oh, Ever After. That was the one.
Never Been Kissed was another title she did.
All right, let's do one more because we got a lot to get through.
There's Robert Waldo, the tallest man in the world from 1918 to 1940.
Wow.
I think he was like 8 foot something.
Gosh, he died young.
Yeah, giantism.
Yep, it'd kill you.
Because you guys not that tall.
He was tall. I remember he's like, there's things of him at the museums or something where he can stand up and show his true height. And he put that one dude, I think he's what's that giant dude that like dresses as Kratos, goes to cons, the Dutch giant or something like that? You know what I'm talking about?
I find the most funny thing, he went when he was grocery shopping. Instead of leaning down on one of the carts, he actually just picks the cart up. You're in the middle and just picks it up and walks with it like it was one of those shopping baskets you get.
Yeah, dude was massive.
All right, let's move on to February 23rd. Start that off with Dakota Fanning, movie actress, 32. Best known for her roles in Man on Fire, War of the Worlds, and Charlotte's Web, as well as her role in I Am Sam.
That was her first film, and she had received her first award for that film. She appeared in other films such as Secret Life of Bees, Coraline, Cat in the Hat, Push, and Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch.
And she's very, very pale.
Nothing wrong with that.
And Twilight Sagas.
Like, I swear to God, she would make if the picture I'm looking at, she looks like she would make the perfect Ice Queen from Narnia.
Hey, you found her future role. Congratulations.
I got one.
Cookie.
How about Samara Weaving, 34, TV actress, known for titles The Babysitter Killer Queen, Scream 6, Mayhem,
Man, thank you.
Ready or Not, and Ready or Not, Here I Come. She is the niece of Hugo Weaving.
How about Emily Blunt, actress, 43-year-old, best known for her role as the new Mary Poppins in the Mary Poppins Returns.
Absolutely. Fun fact: she auditioned for Scarlett Johansson, the voice of Black Widow, until Scarlett Johansson beat her for the role.
Who would you guys rather have had? Scarlett Johansson, Scarlett Johansson or her?
Scarlett Johansson. She's hot.
Truthfully, Scarlett Johansson is more fit for the role.
And she
Scarlett
physically trained for the role and actually did a lot of the moves, except for the motorcycle scene.
Also, she played in The Quiet Place along with her Quiet Place franchise along with her husband John Krasinski.
Yeah, they do comedy stuff together too. It's actually funny. There's a show Chris was showing me, and I didn't know about it until then. And I looked it up and I started laughing. I was just like, "Wow,
Scarlett."
Yeah, her husband is part of this talk show host. It's just funny. I'm sorry, we went on a tangent. It's not even.
About this George Frederick Handel. He's a Baroque composer. Died in 1709. He's best known for his operas, oratorios, anthems, and organ concertos. He was immortalized for his song Messiah in 1742, but he is also known for his songs Water Music, Music for the Festival for the Royal Fireworks, and Alexander's Feast.
Fascinating.
Proud.
Okay.
All right, let's do a couple more.
I got Josh Gad, 45, movie and stage actor, best known for Olaf in Frozen and LeFou in the live-action Beauty and the Beast.
I'll show you my beast.
Huh?
If you show me your beauty.
And I think the character's name is Boomer from not Boomer. Chuck from Angry Birds. It's the yellow bird.
I'll show you.
How about this? Mirtha Legrand. Mirtha Legrand. She is a TV actress and is 99 years old, almost a centurion.
A Turner Classic. Very nice.
You know, she normally does more of the Spanish TV shows.
Bet she's in hiding right now until she's 100. All the assassins trying to get her.
She took the role of Sophia Pont in the miniseries The Chairwoman in 2012.
That's neat.
What's that dude look like? The actor from.
Let's move on to the 24th.
A young version.
Yeah.
As we start off with entrepreneur and creator of Apple, Steve Jobs, 1955 to 2011.
Was he on the list?
Yeah.
You know, we're going to be asking this question a lot, people.
And we will, sir.
How about Barry Bostwick?
Him and Bill Gates were both.
Oh, Barry Bostwick? Oh, wow. Okay.
81 years old, best known for his role as Brad Majors in the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
The Horror Picture Show.
Are we not doing a time warp again?
He actually didn't sing the Time Warp. He sung "Damn It, Janet."
No, I was just hearing you said the Rocky Horror Picture because I said the time warp, but I know it belonged to Tim Curry, who did that.
I just love
Not
it.
even, no. Tim Curry was Transsexual Transylvania. It was the one.
The next song.
Did they actually try that?
And Eddie. No, that was Eddie. Yeah, he did sing Eddie.
I don't know.
I have
They
one.
did a movie and they made it something real and it was worrisome. Like I was fine with it being a movie, but then they took it to a whole new means, and I was like, nope, you ruined it, people.
Like a woke means?
I have one. How about Bryce Eppenbrook, voice actor,
Okay.
40. He's best known for anime such as Pokemon Origins as Red, Eren Yeager as Attack on Titan,
Don't threaten me.
Rin Okamura in Blue Exorcist, and Inosuke in Blue Demon Slayer.
I'll show you Blue Demon Slayer.
Those last two were some of my favorite animes back in the day.
If I'm not mistaken, he also plays Seiichi, doesn't he?
What?
From
Star and Scribe. I love those ones.
I believe so. Yes.
Love the
I can't. It's Moonlit something.
Like to paint.
I got another one. Deborah Jo Rupp. R-U-P-P. She's 17 years old. Best known as Kitty Flippin in That 70s Show and That 90s Show.
Did you just say R-U-P-P?
That's what I said.
That's literally how her last name is
spelled.
R-U-P-P?
Yeah, it's Rupp.
Say that quickly.
Rupp.
Good boy.
Well, then why didn't you just say Rupp?
I can't read.
Like it would have just been like Rupp.
Yeah,
Rupp.
I can't believe y'all just missed
Good
it.
llama. Good llama.
Keep
Bonnie Somerville. She's best known for a role as Mona in season 8 of
Please,
Friends.
my last name's not Bark.
I'll show you how I moan.
And on the OC.
Yeah,
Oh my god. You could just say that and show Jesus.
Oh, brother.
Let's do one more.
He's cleansing the dams. He's
Daniel Kaluuya, 37.
Didn't Matt say that he had people for the 24th?
Me?
You, yes.
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Come on,
I
say
might
it.
have person. What am I on right now? 24th?
Yeah, on the 24th.
Floyd Mayweather. 49. 1977 to today.
How dare you?
Famous boxer.
I got one though. Daniel Kaluuya, 37, TV and movie actor, best known for playing Chris Washington in Get Out. He was featured in movies like Nope and Black Panther.
Ooh.
He was
All right.
He was Wakabi, the traitor.
All right.
Okay,
We're
let's
going
go
to
on
move
to
on to the 25th now. Starting it off with the nature boy himself, Ric Flair.
Yeah, stop.
Woo!
I'm sorry.
Woo!
He's known for that.
I'd like to get 25th.
WWE, NWA, WCW, WWF, TNT, TNA.
Dynamite. TNG.
One of the most immortal wrestlers there is, and we need to protect him.
Yeah, he was one of the greatest.
Ric Flair, he was funny as hell. I watched him growing up. He was a good guy. I smoked some of his weed too when he was in the business a little bit. He had a bunch of carts at every dispensary in Detroit. Actually came to Detroit and signed some stuff too. He was cool. Yeah, I didn't take him for being into weed, but he was at one point.
That's crazy.
I never got a chance to meet him, but he had a signing meet and greet at a dispensary promoting his product. So it was really cool. Ric Flair is the man.
Jeez.
I got one. How about Sean Austin?
Daughter. Dude.
55, best known for one of his roles as the original Goonies, as
Man.
Mikey Walsh in the Goonies, and playing Samwise Gamgee in the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Ooh.
And finally got his revenge on his co-star Elijah Wood by kicking him into a volcano because he wouldn't give up his Book of Power in Baldur's Gate 3.
That was hilarious.
He's also featured in Adam Sandler's 2006 film Click.
I like the part when he slows down.
His character was always being a punching bag.
How about this? Comedian Carrot Top.
Sam got a hot wife in that.
Oh gosh, he said Carrot Top. Oh
Did he?
man, that's a name I hear in a while.
Or blonde.
He got the worst. He got the worst plastic surgery ever.
Yep.
Mhm.
He wasn't gay. Frodo was gay. Frodo was 100% gay.
You could see in the eyes.
Yeah, you could see in the eyes.
He had too
but-
much of a twinkle.
But Sam was straight. He was like, I got a girl at home waiting for me. I'm
Trying to explain why women are better than men.
Yeah, Frodo was trying to.
I am so confused as to where your conversation even came from.
Well, they're talking about how Frodo used to try to give Sam the second breakfast, if you know what I mean.
and
Oh,
and
I'm
Sam
so
was straight,
stealing
but
that.
Frodo was gay. And Sam kept telling Frodo, "No, I like potatoes," meaning I like titties.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in his two potatoes.
And he kept thinking balls. He's like, "No, I'm not gay. Damn it!"
Smash him, smack him.
I actually got a twofer. How
I'm
about
sorry, probably a bunch of Lord of the Rings fans gonna hating on me right now. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. Don't worry.
I got a twofer. How about James and Oliver Phillips? 40
Yeah,
years
he-
old, best known for the role
mean
as
Phelps?
playing the Weasley twins in the Harry Potter franchise.
Oh, the Phelps twins.
Nice.
Oh, the guys that played the Weasleys?
Wait,
You were talking
wait,
about?
who felt up the twins?
Damn it, Llama.
Who filled out the? Is that what you just said?
You did it.
No, Phelps.
How about this?
PHPLPS.
Punk singer John Doe, 73. Best known as the leader of the punk band X.
Wait, John Doe's his real name?
Yes.
I mean, that's got to be confusing when he passes.
Damn.
Like, was he redacted? No, that was his name.
John Doe. Wait, which John Doe is this? Oh, it's the John.
Look, I have all the absolute respect for that man's parents. Like, if my last name was Doe, my kids would be John and Jane.
Can you imagine if there was a family right across the street called John Deere?
I know. They
I
have
have one.
John Doe just died and disappeared, and they just no-named him.
John Doe versus John Deere.
Did I just break something up that I shouldn't have done?
I have one. I have one.
John Deere may kill me.
All right, you got one more.
Rashida Jones, movie actress, 50 years old. She is the daughter of the late Quincy Jones and Peggy Lipton. She's known for playing Anne in Parks and Recreations, Karen in The Office, and other appearances in such as The Social Network, The Muppets, and I Love You, Man.
All right, let's move on.
Love
to
You Too?
6.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm
As
not.
we start that off with Johnny Cash, country singer, 1932 to 2003.
No more Sesame Street.
Very nice start.
The Muppets just made me think of that.
He is. Oh, how'd it go? He got his brain swapped out by a chicken and became the New York Bandit. Telling people up by guitar point.
Yeah. Quan got his car stolen a couple months ago. He heard that and didn't check it.
Okay, I have one.
Car and all the
Taylor Dooley, 33 years old. She is best known for one film we all know in 2005. She's known as Lava Girl in The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Also, she was in Machete too.
Weren't those the Spy Kids as well?
No,
Yes.
she was not in Spy Kids. That's Alexa Vega you're talking about.
I mixed up those girls. Never mind.
She's a Michigan chick though. Alexa is not.
Don't threaten me.
She did return to the sequel We Can Be Heroes, which is the sequel of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I could be a 0.
Damn it, Llama. He could be.
How about
Hey, they made a sequel to Shark Boy and Lava Girl? I never heard of this.
That was in Netflix, and trust me, it's terrible. It's so bad. Taylor Lautner didn't even show up as Shark Boy anymore because he retired acting.
Llama, do a picture of Matt in a straitjacket in a padded room with a bunch of llama doctors. Just ask him if it's okay.
How about Ed Quinn, 58?
I'll be right back.
But I wanted to do this one.
It's even better. Hold on. Hey, look. Why did my hair go through the hat?
Super Saiyan, man. Are you going to argue it?
You're wearing a headband, maybe.
The headband. Yeah. Good call.
I mean, do you think that hat's going to stop that hair? Like, come on.
Send that to me.
In my burn through. Because of my burn through. Eden, you said Ed. Did you say Ed Quinn?
Ed Quinn, he best known for his role as 58 years old, best known for his role as Nathan Stark in a series Eureka.
That's Stan from True Blood. Huh. Nice one. Nice one.
All right, how about this? Pop singer Nate Ruiz, 44, the lead vocalist for the band Fun. Best known for their songs "We Are Young" and for Toy Soldier. Or what was the name of that one?
Ooh. All right, I got one. How about Keith Ferguson, 54, voice actor, best known for Beauregard Q Kazoo, or Blue for short, in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. He is Deputy Joland in Gravity Falls and Han Solo in 2014's The Lego Movie.
You know, that Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends has a lot of porn parodies.
I know.
And he's also a voice understudy for Samurai Jack when they did the Cartoon Network Punch Time game.
Oh. And then Inuyasha came out and I saw that chick on the broom. Or not Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho. Forget her name.
Kiko,
yeah.
Keiko?
Kiko.
I'm a big Yu Yu Hakusho fan.
I love Yu Yu Hakusho.
I got a special edition shirt of Yu Yu Hakusho team as Power Rangers.
That's sick.
How about this? Bill Duke, movie actor, 83. That's known as his roles of Mac from Predator. He also was in Car Wash and American Gigolo. He also made appearances in Lost and Cold Case.
And he's also as Percy O'Dell in the DC series Black Lightning.
He also is the director of Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit with Whoopi Goldberg.
1992, yes. And I believe I think his son or nephew was a character in Sister Act 2. He was the lead singer of the choir.
Oh yeah. That's fucking great, Llama.
Hey, at least he let you keep the hat.
That's fucking great. That's why I wasn't laughing while you were talking at you. I was laughing at that.
Henry's a bad enough.
It's just interesting how it looks, though. But dang, man, what did you do? Who had to do bashing until they died?
That's how he did the picture.
So,
Oh my god, I love it.
On to Elizabeth Taylor, aka Liz Taylor, best known for her roles in Cleopatra. She played Cleopatra in Cleopatra, as well as playing in Butterfield 8, also in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Everything Butterfield.
She's also Wilma's mother in the Flintstones 1994 film.
Really? I can't remember who she was. I remember Velma and Wilma being
Wilma Flintstone. She plays her mother, Wilma Flintstone's mother. Look at him, drunk as a skunkosaurus.
I have one. How about Adam Baldwin? Adam Baldwin, 64.
Oh, nice one.
To discuss it.
He's not related to Alec Baldwin, by the way.
Most of it already.
Actually, that's true. He's a different one.
Best known for his role as Jane in both the Firefly and Serenity movies, and as the action. I think he was the NSA agent in the series Chuck.
He played Animal Mother in the Full Metal Jacket. And yes, Serenity, you were absolutely right. He was in Serenity.
All right. Want to do a couple more, or what day are we going to next?
We're at 27.
Yeah, we're on the 27th right now.
So
okay,
do two more and then shift up to the
Josh Groban, pop singer, 45. Best known for his song "You Raise Me Up." He also,
Mayhem raised me up, if you know what I mean.
Andy's brother in The Office.
Oh, wow.
Starred in The Good Cop.
Nice.
How about Timothy Spell, 69 years old, best known for
nice
as Wormtail in the series The Harry Potter franchise.
Nice. So we're going to move on to February 28th now. We get that started off with country artist Jason Aldean, 49. Actually, one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite country artists. Favorite song by him would actually have to be his song Johnny Cash.
Very nice. I got one. How about Ollie Lauder, 50, TV movie actress. She's best known for one of her first films, Final Destination 1 and 2, Nikki Sanders in Heroes, Lisa in Obsess, and she appeared in the 2019 series Creepshow.
Fun fact, while driving on the interstate, I don't see anybody driving behind the log trucks.
She played 4 other characters in Heroes, such as Jessica, Tracy Stratus, Nikki, and I forgot the third sister's name. That was character, but she played more than just the main character she plays. So yes, there you go.
How about this? Comedian Gilbert Godfrey died in 2022. Best known as the voice of Iago in Aladdin, as well as the spokesperson for Affleck.
He also was one of the cast members at Saturday Night Live in 1980.
That's hot.
He was Mr. Peabody in Problem Child 1, 2, and 3, and he was also Digit in Cyber Chase.
Mm-hmm.
He guest starred in such films such as Hannah Montana and Family Guy. But he's known for playing Dr. Bender in The Fairly Odd Parents.
Really?
He was the dentist that took Chip Skylark's teeth.
How about Kelly Bishop, 82 years old, Best known for her role as as Rory's grandmother and Emily in the series Gilmore Girls.
Nice.
Interesting.
All right. How about
Hear Llama singing.
Bernadette Peters.
Ooh.
Ajax,
That's
78.
Good
Best
one.
known for roles in Song and Dance,
Oh, yeah,
the
let's see.
1999 revival of Annie Get Your Gun, and
Everybody
her
who's-
roles in Into the Woods,
Princess
Sunday in the Park with George, and Gypsy, as well as many other Broadway productions.
She played Lily in Annie, and she also
Mhm.
voices Rita the cat in the Animaniacs.
Drugs.
She's a Pisces too.
All right. We're going to shift over to the 28th now.
We're on the 28th.
Holy crap balls. Where was I?
We're on
In the
March
back.
1st.
Yeah.
I was on the 27th. Yeah, we're 1 day behind. Hold on. Cough.
Oh, what about
Look up.
Don
Let's do one more for the 28th.
Okay.
John Trudeau?
Trudeau.
John Turturro.
Let me help you with that. Oh, John Turturro.
Thank you.
Turturro.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Sorry.
I didn't look up to help him. I feel like such a horrible friend.
He's 69, so he's nice. He's a movie actor, done a lot of comedy stuff. He worked with Adam Sandler with a lot of movies. He's also done movies in like Transformers and things like that.
What's in this guy?
He's a funny dude. I like his comedy. But
All right, let's move on to March 1st.
What about the 29th?
Yep, there's a
We
29th.
didn't have the 29th.
Not a leap year.
We didn't have it this year. They don't get a birthday this year.
It's
Oh.
not a leap year.
Devontae's up here, like negative. They get nothing. Lose. Good day.
Well, that's how it works.
All right. My sister almost had that birthday.
March 1st.
No, 29th.
Oh, the 29th.
She almost was born on the 29th.
All right.
It was the year of.
We're gonna skip the first because well, you know what? Never mind. It's safe because
All right,
Jensen.
so
I
we're
said-
going to start now on March 1st with Justin Bieber.
Disgusting.
Pop figures 32.
Gross.
To be honest, I love that one. Look, Dom's chilling in the back on that one watching.
I got one. How about
the dropped off Matt?
Vincent
Yeah.
Apples?
Oh wow!
Best known for his role as Dean Winchester in Supernatural.
Don't forget about Smallville.
Have big arms.
Smallville about what?
He appeared in season 4 of Smallville as well.
And his current role as Soldier Boy in The Boys.
Jensen Ackles. Okay.
He's also voiced he voiced Batman in one of the DC animated films.
Let's see what else we got?
He was also appeared in Dark Angel with Jessica Alba.
I got one right here. Kesha, 39, pop singer. Did you know that she actually liked doing country music and was forced into doing her crazy druggy pop music?
I thought you were
Yes.
Oh, she was forced in that
I
too.
believe I think her first hit was called Your Love Is My Drug.
Yeah, and it was drugs because she was being doped up by the industry. That's what happens when you sign your name to an industry.
She's also
The owner
her
was-
situation is also the reason why I won't sign with the majority of these record labels, because one of the main things they do is they keep you from being able to perform your own music in something that you are playing a character in.
That sounds like something you heard from Black Mirror.
It happens, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It happens a lot more than you think.
Since you're a wrestler, you want to say this one?
I have one.
Yeah. Booker T.
But do you have two?
Damn it, Llama.
Sucker.
Well,
I
ha ha
have
ha.
Lupita Nyong'o, 43, movie actress. She's best known for films such as 12 Years of Slaves, Us, Black Panther,
What?
and recently known for, I think the Wild Robot, I believe, or yeah, I think that's what it was.
Wow.
That recent movie called Wild Robot.
How about this? Former powerhouse member of the New Day and major WWE wrestler and now announcer.
Are you
and commentary? Big E. He's 40 years old.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, he had to retire early due to injury.
Ooh.
But he still does the commentary, though.
I thought he kept guessing on or something.
I got one right
Same
here.
page.
Another pro wrestler from WWE and others. Booker T, 61.
I was hoping somebody was going to get that one.
It's 5 times.
I thought Devontae just guessed it again. I was like, damn it, Devontae.
I thought he was going to get Booker T for a second, but he got someone else.
Yeah, that's all I heard was pro wrestler. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is the loser on this one. He should be in jail.
Who? Which one? Oh yeah, fucking
loser.
Dom Lemonhead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
he should be in jail for what he did.
Yeah, false shit too.
I got one right here. Ron Howard, director, 72. It was movies too. Yeah.
He directed Apollo 13 and How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Really?
And A Beautiful Mind.
Yeah. Movie actor David Nevins. He died in 1983. He is the actor that brought us the Pink Panther. First live action show, The Pink Panther. He is the one who portrayed the detective.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, the original. Oh, yeah. Yep. Let's see. I got one. Mark Paul Glossier, 52, TV actor, best known for his role in Saved by the Bell, Zach Morris. He's also featured in other titles such as Proud, and I believe it was another one. I can't remember that one. But he did it. Oh, Mix-ish.
All right, so let's move. Let's do one more before we move on.
Okay. Here's one I think I know. If no one else doesn't get one,
go for it.
Donovan Patton, 48, TV actor, best known as Steve's younger brother Joe in Blue's Clues.
Nice.
Hey,
he took over the show after Steve Burns left the series.
Yeah, because he was addicted to cocaine.
No, he was.
It
was the fear of him going bald. He didn't want to. It was a fear of balding. He didn't want the kids to see him going bald either. So
for this murder.
He got kicked off is because he got addicted to cocaine. That is actually the reason.
All right.
Well, they never brought that attention.
But we're moving on to March 2nd.
Llama.
We're moving on to March 7th now. Or March 2nd with children's author Dr. Seuss, 1904 to 1991.
At least when I insert it, you'll feel nice.
That's known for The Cat in the Hat.
And grenades in hand.
As well as many
I will
others.
not eat it on a bus. I will not eat it on a. I will not eat your green eggs and ham.
Becky, I got one. Becky G, 29, pop star. She's best known for her singing style. Her singing style. She's also best known at acting as Trini in the 2017 Power Rangers. She was featured in Blue Beetle.
That was poisoned.
And she featured in the series Empire.
Your pants are poisoned.
We're listening.
I'm sorry.
We're listening.
I was saying Becky. I said Becky G, 29, pop star. She's known for music. We all know for country or hip hop music. But as an actress, she's known for titles such as Blue Beetle, and a series Empire, and she played Trini Kwan in the 2017 reboot of Power Rangers.
How about this? The current 007, Daniel Craig.
Oh boy.
He was just as good as the 007 just before him. Wasn't that the one that played in the GoldenEye?
No, that's
GoldenEye.
Pierce Brosnan.
Well, no, I was
This was the one just before him. The one that played in GoldenEye with Sean Connery.
I thought that was Pierce Bronson.
No, it was Pierce Brosnan.
No.
Is Pierce
GoldenEye was
Bronson?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery's
It was like the
Pierce
first
Brosnan.
generation.
Roger
Sean
Moore was
Connery.
first, then it was Sean Connery, then it was Pierce Brosnan who did GoldenEye. Daniel Craig didn't appear until I think Casino, or was it Quantum of Silence?
I just started.
But anyways, continue. Daniel Craig is also known for other titles like Space and Cowboys and Knives Out.
Okay, so GoldenEye was Pierce Brosnan. Goldfinger was the one I was thinking of.
Goldfinger.
I'll show you my gold finger.
Damn it, Mama, no.
Literally, Goldfinger is literally one of the Bond movies.
Yeah, it's a film title.
Third Bond movie with Sean Connery. Sean Connery is the original Bond.
Uh-huh.
He also played the dragon in Dragonheart, which is pretty cool.
Okay, let's see. Anybody else got something?
It's a beast movie. I loved it as a kid. CGI was peak back then.
Don't you threaten me, Train.
I think there's one more actually.
Don't make me come up there.
Bryce Dallas.
How about this then? John Bon Jovi, 64.
Yeah.
Ooh. Matt, you said something. Who was it?
Bryce Dallas Howard. You know who she is?
Yes. She's a movie actress. She is Ron Howard's daughter. She recently did the Jurassic Park film that came out. She's known for Victoria in Twilight. And she
Really?
is,
Victoria Twilight? I didn't know that was her.
and she was featured in Spider-Man 3. I believe she was either Felicia Hardy or Gwen Stacy.
Oh my god, that might be where I remembered her from. I always saw her in Jurassic World, the first one.
She was in Jurassic World, but people probably know her mostly for Victoria for Twilight.
I had no idea that was her. That's hilarious. She was so young back then. Well, I mean,
How about this?
she's 45 now.
How about this? Karen Carpenter, pop singer. She was the singer and drummer for the Carpenters.
Wow.
She was
Very
and the one who
nice.
sang the song "We've Only Just Begun." She died in 1983 at the age of 32.
Ooh. Ooh, there's one in there.
Let's move on to the third.
All right.
We're going to start it off with Camila Cabello. And she's 29 years old. She's former member of the group Fifth Harmony. Now does her own stuff.
The Havana singer.
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
She
where are
did
we?
her own film called. She was Cinderella in that film.
We in the third now?
Yes.
How about the inventor Alexander Graham Bell, best known for his invention known as the telephone?
Yep.
Nice.
I was hoping you was gonna say that. Pretty nice. Okay. How
You know
about
what
Somebody would invent the
first
banana
place-
phone.
You know what the first someone said? What the first phone call was ever said?
Damn
Come
it.
here, Watson. I need
I
you.
had that in my head all day.
I got one. Jessica Biel, TV actress, 44 years old. She's best known as playing Mary Camden in Seventh Heaven. She's also featured in films such as Blade Trinity and
Biel?
the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Summer Catch. She's also the current wife of Justin Timberlake.
Her last name's pronounced Beal.
Dom, I swear to God, you're like our movie trivia lore master.
That's why he is now the master of the movie.
Well, there's a different way of pronouncing it because someone always said it spells BEAL. Sometimes you want to mispronounce it.
I go off of how I've heard her pronounce it, and it's Jessica Biel.
I can be.
Well, I guess I just said because LEL is L and then go BI is B like B. But
True, but the person themselves would pronounce their own name the right way.
A big dark story.
I guess.
You know, with the color scheme too.
The actual color schemes of the game too. It's funny. This one's my color.
Yeah, I was just saying, I was like the purple and green. I
Monte's color, and then somebody else. All right. So, are we going to go to the fourth now? Or are we doing a couple more on the third?
Hold on. Time out.
Damn it, Llama!
At least we're still ripped.
Look ridiculous.
I mean, why is Dom the best?
You got curves. We're more square.
Yellow is not my color.
Yeah, but Henry looks more like a triangle with legs.
I am a triangle with legs.
He's like that black Dorito we like to throw at.
Kinda. What's that black bird in the sky? Oh shit! It's Control Alt Delete.
We're all flawed. Dom looks the happiest.
Okay, yellow is not my color. Yellow is not my color.
Let's move on to the final day, March 4th.
Finally,
who's on
March?
top?
March 4th to the 4th.
I don't know. I ain't got enough.
I got one. How about?
I don't think I got enough.
Are we on the 4th yet?
Yes.
How about Garrett Morgan?
Damn it.
He died in 1963 at the age of 86. He's the inventor of the traffic light.
I knew it.
And gas masks,
Mm-hmm.
which he actually originally were called safety hoods.
What?
Wow.
He actually tested it in a underground. He tested it when there was an explosion, a natural gas explosion in Lake Erie.
Mm-hmm.
He saved 3 people. No,
Could have been 4.
He saved a bunch of people. They don't actually say how many he sold. He saved.
I've seen.
Well, they're not saving some this year since they just like to run through the light.
Okay, I have seen.
Only those who don't like to follow the rules.
Oh yeah, no. Like just about every single morning on my way to work, I pull up to a light and like everybody stops, and then they'll still be like, and you know, I can just turn left, it's fine, and then just go.
Gun defense. All attack. Mid. All right.
Color scheme too. That's my favorite color scheme.
I got one. Bobby Christina Brown, 1993-2015. She is the daughter of Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna do. You want to do that to wrap up as we go to the 4th, or?
We're on the 4th.
God damn it! How am I losing all everything?
Because you have somebody next to you who's distracting you.
Right.
I don't know.
Blame it on.
Aim one left.
The table right now being done.
Aim one left. If not, I'll take the last one to end it. Or Thunder. It'd be all be fair. I think Thunder Bay should take the last one.
I'm sorry, guys.
Go ahead, Tom.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
He keeps making me laugh.
They're not sorry. They'll do it again in a heartbeat.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Anyways, Catherine O'Hara, 1954-2026 TV actress. She's best known for titles such as Home Alone, Beetlejuice, Nightmare Before Christmas, Schitt's Creek, Monster House, Chicken Little, and Saturday Night Live.
Damn, she's doing a lot.
Which Saturday Night Live? What era was that?
I believe that was around early. I believe somewhere in maybe, I want to say, it didn't say which era, but I know I'm gonna assume it's probably be somewhere in the 80s, somewhere in the 80s.
So when it was peak, good.
Yeah, because she's been acting since around the 70s, but I want to say somewhere between 70s and 80s.
Okay. Yeah, that was when it was peak. I loved Saturday Night Live, watching the old videos from there.
Okay.
Shit for these people.
Let's see. What about this guy right here? Jacob Hopkins, 24, TV actor.
Jacob Hopkins, huh?
Yeah, he was in Amazing World of Gumball. And
Oh God, he was the voice of Gumball, the main character.
And he was in True Blood for the Vampire series. He was also in How I Met Your Mother.
True Blood.
He
He
played
played a character named Alexander in True Blood. Yeah, I remember this. So Amazing World of Gumball and True Blood were the only thing I know of him.
All right, you guys got a couple more before we end this and shift over to the next segment. A little longer of an episode tonight, by the way. Oh my God, damn it, Llama!
What the fuck is that?
Okay, let's see. I may not have no more to find, but I'll just pick anything up. We're gonna go with.
I love the law.
Okay, we're gonna go with this one. Let's go with Jenna Boyd, TV actress, 33. Best known for playing Dawn in the Western film series The Missing, and the Netflix series Atypical. She was featured in the episode with Matthew Gubler in Criminal Minds.
Typical.
All right. Happy birthday to all you and to all those that we may have missed. But at this time, we are going to move on to our safety tips and scam protection.
I'll show you my tip. It's not safe though.
Damn it, Llama!
But it is for protection.
It's the same reach of a razor blade.
Razor blade has more reach. What are you talking about?
You can't fool me. I'll get someone on my side down there. I'll bring a thing of peanut butter.
All right, guys. Safety tips for scam protection.
I already have peanut butter down here. You don't have to bring it.
Damn
I use it for the exact same reason too.
You can literally just shoot through the floor.
Just keep in mind, I have more, and I can just do it in the opposite direction.
It could.
Touche. Friend, I didn't expect you to have your own.
He is the almighty Llama. On that safety tip, people, don't piss off people that have guns.
That's we're talking about peanut butter.
Oh yeah, peanut butter and jelly. Well, don't piss off somebody that has peanut butter and jelly in their hand.
Or very large dogs, especially when they already have peanut butter.
And remember, we always choose the dogs before we choose the other.
The hog?
It's the men's version of the bear.
Well, America chose its choice, as you can see. They were like, hey, you choose either us and we kill you just because, or you choose dog. America.
I thought we were on safe, not politics.
Damn it, Llama. I was trying to be a dick.
You drive a hard bargain, but unfortunately,
I'll show you my dick.
Goes inside. You drive a hard bargain. Unfortunately, you look like Horace.
I drive a hard bargain, but nobody notices because of how short it is.
Damn it, Llama.
You know, it may sound small, but then you get a cut, they say it's big. Make up your mind.
Yeah, they all say that till you pull it out. All right. Safety tips and scam protection as well. Be mindful. There are a lot of hackers out there and scammers. People I just recently dealt with, again, for the 100th time or more, people trying to hack my profiles.
It's all the porn sites he goes on.
Damn it, Llama, I don't do that. You're horrible.
Yeah, now he just sticks to OnlyFans.
Damn it, Llama. No.
Today's episode brought to you by nobody.
I am going to do something horrible to you, Llama.
Only if I can watch.
You will be watching. Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll be watching. We're gonna do a safety tip thing. The whole.
Mine has more range, and I'm not talking about my penis.
Oh, yours is as thin as that.
Thank you for the exaggeration.
I know. I was giving you too much.
You can never give me too much, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, last time you tried, but then I realized you were putting a pop can.
Oh my god, that explains the bleeding.
And that's when you made me a cream filled donut.
You're horrible. This is supposed to be about scam tips, not roasting mayhem.
This is technically safety tips, just not the scam.
Wrong safety tips. When you're getting roasted by your homies, go with it.
Remember, kids, always wear your raincoat.
What?
Oh no, don't say that.
They all float, Llama. They all float.
And look, I go to the corner so she can watch my kids, if you know what I mean.
Storm coming.
I'm gonna cry now. But on that note, for safety tips and scam protection,
I want to lick your tears.
damn it, Llama. The fuck?
Is he talking to the clouds?
He tried to hold on to his train of thought. Like, he processed it so hard.
Why? Why?
Because I can.
I know you can. He can ruin someone's life with a push of a button, and he does it for fun.
All night long.
Wear thong. All right. Damn it, Llama. For scammers and everything, be mindful they are getting smarter, even though surprisingly with an IQ of 80, if I'm giving them too much, usually 67 and to 72. They surprisingly are getting a little smart when it comes to it because AI is doing the work now. So, damn it, Llama. So they're scamming. They're manipulating, they're utilizing the AI to screw us over while they're still bumbling idiots. It's annoying how the dumb people that don't deserve Jack Delay Squat, that are lazy, are getting rich and walk away with $20 billion and stuff. And amongst other scammers in the world. And they pay for their weddings and do a bunch of stuff and party and blow it all away. And then they're broke again the next week. And they scam a bunch of people that have worked for the past 20 years and made a savings. And it, to us, is quite frankly disgusting. All those people that do that are going in hell, period. They're burning in hell, period. There is no stopping it. Your gods won't stop you because your gods are going to hell because they are in hell. Those people that believe,
Holy hell.
Yeah. If you study the religions, they actually are worshiping demons. And those are the top scammers in the world. People that scam are demon worshipers and devil worshipers.
Sorry, look at some.
Oh, I thought you.
Wife's laughing about this stuff too. But on that note, I think we're done with scam protection and just damn it, Llama.
I didn't even do anything this yet.
Oh, you're going to. I know it.
Yeah, no, I'm working on it.
See, I was right. You're a hooker.
I didn't even do anything.
All right, Dark Trooper. Show us your wall.
Play that video.
I love this.
Oh, come on.
You don't wonder why we're here?
Nope.
Like, are we fated by the Emperor's will? Or.
Choose your next words very carefully, guardsman.
Hey, can the prayer today keep the heresy away?
Evening rations. If you don't eat them, you don't get dessert. Dessert. Hold that thought, guardsman.
So, about Barbara here.
Hey, Commissar, would you like to...
Oh, not again!
Nobody's deserting on my watch.
Okay.
Get back here, you
Never mind.
I will not tolerate desertion.
That's what you get for eating my dessert.
Basically, in other words, that is basically a commissar in a nutshell. A commissar's job is a political officer. His or her job is to be the pinnacle of what humanity should be. A commissar. Let me start over. A commissar. What is a commissar? A commissar is a political officer who is outside the normal chain of command in the Astra Militarum as well as the Imperial Navy. Their job is to maintain loyalty and discipline within the military, within the mortal forces of the Imperial Army, of the Imperial forces, at gunpoint if necessary. A commissar has the authorization to summary execute any person that they deem unworthy who are not doing their duty to their satisfaction.
Or any.
You said duty.
They literally can shoot you at any time, at any point, if they wanted to.
You sneezed in the middle of their conversation.
Yes, they could shoot you for that. In fact, one commissar took an entire regiment, just the regular rank and file, had them stand there for hours, told them that he is very disappointed in them and very upset with them that they did not do their duty, and then made them watch as he tortured and executed the entirety of the command staff, including the commissars, in front of them, and basically told them, don't be afraid of the enemy, be afraid of me.
Yeah, they would rather go and charge into a wave of orcs to
He
die.
made them stand there for 8 hours at full attention, watching their commanding officers and the commissars that they fought next to get tortured and executed. That is how serious they are. Commissars are, like I said, they are political officers. Commissars are not bred, they are made.
Yeah.
They go to a thing called the Scholar Pangenium, where they take kids, break them. They basically think West Point and like all the military academies boiled into one, and then give them like autonomy to do basically whatever it takes to make them into perfect soldiers. If you're pious or you're female, you went to the Sororitas or the Ecclesiarchy. If you were good with numbers and or smart, you went to the Ministrarum. If you are a pinnacle of martial prowess, you went to the Tempestus. But if you were good at all of these things, you became a commissar. Commissars, but the one downside of wearing the wedge sash is you are the first one to get shot at if a mutiny happens. In fact, to quote from Caiaphas Cain, to one of his cadets, asks, well, what is their commissar doing? He goes, well, what was their commissar when this mutiny was happening? What was their commissars doing? And Caiaphas goes, well, they were busy. They were a little busy being dead to have much say in the matter, now wouldn't they? To quote as well from a very famous setting. It's called from the other side of called "The Pity of the Guardsman." Hang on, let me bring it up.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
So yeah, commissars, they're fun. If anybody ever played Dawn of War, the video game, it's on the PC. You have commissars when you play the Imperial. They have the ability to actually execute a guardsman in front of the rest of the guardsmen.
There's a cat in your yard
for treason, or something like that, or sentence you to death for treason.
Henry.
Yeah,
Look at
I know he just seen that. It was at a a cat or a raccoon?
Yeah, that was a cat. Anyway,
Yeah, that was a cat. I got a notification,
Quote.
so I had to show you.
To quote, "You would laugh, monster, but let me remind you, within that weak sack of flesh and bone, within that weak sack of meat and bone, uncared for
It's
by
my dick.
and weak for by none, beats a human heart that carries with it the strength, the courage, and of all mankind. Within that sack of meat and is the hope, the will, and the fury of all men and women and children of every corner of the Imperium. Within that weak sack of meat, festooned in thin armor and with the weapons only powerful in numbers, beats the heart of a man. And for 10,000 years, the heart of men have beaten strongly in defiance of your so-called powers. For 10,000 years, your black crusades have been pushed back, beaten down, and made a mockery of by weak sacks of flesh and with cheap weapons and disposable equipment. For that weak sack of flesh that you so gleefully mock is no super soldier, no immortal warrior, no creature cursed by chaos like you. He is a man, an imperial guardsman, drawn from every forgotten corner of the Imperium to fight for this species, for the sake of the peoples he loves. He is a factory worker, a farmer, a farmer, a shopkeeper, a father, a brother, a son, a mere man. And against creatures like you, teeming numberless and powered by the will of thirsty gods, he holds the line. And he's held that line for 10,000 years. So what's your excuse, monster?
I don't know, but it feels like being at a movie where the people sitting right behind you just won't shut the fuck up.
Damn it.
Commissars.
Media stands bit.
Because like listening to them talk, you just hear in the background like shh.
Basically, commissars are the ones on the front lines. They're the ones who needs to inspire the men and to, like I said, execute them if necessary. In fact, there are some commissars who literally would execute 1 in 3 soldiers just to maintain discipline.
I seen them execute in the Space Marine 2 game a bunch of
hookers.
Had a bunch of people squatted down, but he was executing, I think, traitors, or not traitors, but
he executed those guys were executed because they were deserters.
Yeah, they deserted the front lines and shit, which is wild if you knew it was on the front lines too. Like, to an extent, like as a person in real life, I don't blame them, but to a commissar,
yeah, you do.
They didn't give a shit.
The thing is, if commissars live long enough and serve long enough, they actually be considered a lord commissar. In fact, there are some commissars, it's rare, there are some commissars who actually can hold rank they actually lead full regiments. To name a few notable mentions, Ibrahim Gaunt actually was a colonel commissar of an entire regiment called the 10th First and Only. And he served with those men for many, many years and many, many battles. And Commissar Caiaphas Kane, who reformed an entire Valhallan regiment, who literally was at each other's throats when he first got to them. He not only reformed them into a viable fighting unit, but that unit still serves to this day. And Sebastian Yorick, who not only defeated the great orc warlord Gazgul Thraka, has earned not only that, but he also earned the respect of him, to the point of which now that Yorick is dead by Angron's hand, Gazgul is actually going after Angron to avenge his fallen friend, his fallen foe.
I tell you, they have the most interesting stories, commissars, in them.
Oh, commissars are like like some of the top tier heroes in the Astra Militarum.
Wasn't there one that they got into a brutal skirmish with some orcs? And then
That's Sebastian Kirk.
Yeah, Tyranids came and they ended up having the team up, and they actually did well as a team. The Cadians and the orcs fighting the Tyranids, or the Tyranid threat at the time, or something. And the orcs ended up betraying the humans in the end. The humans were almost about to let them go. They ended up getting betrayed by the orcs because the orcs are like, "There's no way you're not going to come back with help."
Oh no, the orcs were always going to betray them because the orcs they only want to fight. That's all they care about.
Yeah, the WOG, shit like that.
Yeah, they're not peaceful. They're just
no.
They're natural chaos. They're just
neutral. Well, you have to understand.
Yes, don't even.
Warhammer 40K is their paradise. This is what they love. This is what they do. This is what they were made for.
They flew. What's that storm?
Well, we went off topic. Commissars are political officers. They actually, they can actually, they literally can execute a standing governor if they wanted to. They can. In fact, in one of the books in the Gaunt's Ghost series, he actually executes a Lord General. Abraham Gaunt actually executes a Lord General because the general was trying to run while they were fighting to protect the Hive World.
So they can execute a stand-in general or governor.
They can execute anybody they so deem if they so chose.
So standing or sitting.
Emperor, he did that.
Yep.
But then said "fuck you" right after. Just went back to Earth.
Okay, you guys aren't whispering quiet enough.
So you guys got any?
On topic, we're talking about the Emperor.
You guys got any questions?
No, we're good on that one. That was really cool, though.
That was really cool. It got us talking about the Emperor and a few other things.
Yeah, we could tell.
I'm sorry, Llama. I'm sorry. Maybe we were talking about your funny pictures.
I'm sorry.
Maybe I wanted a blue
America.
dress. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I thought we were free.
Hey, if you're gonna talk like that, you gotta take your pants down.
You hear that one? Did you hear that, huh?
Hey, I'm sorry. I thought it was an American. You got walking away with your hands cuffed in your underwear.
That level of genjutsu doesn't work on me.
I'll just borrow Llama's fuzzy handcuffs.
What?
You haven't returned them from the last time you borrowed them.
Please.
I'm sorry. Was that Pokemon Pikachu for new games?
Llama. I'm gonna damn it, Llama. I'm just gonna Pikachu you.
You said you were
I'll show you my Pikachu if you know what I mean.
He said he's gonna peek at you.
Don't show me your Pichu. It's still
I'm gonna Pikachu.
Racist.
Let's see. What are we going to talk about today?
This dick. Well, we can talk about Space Marine 2. I've been playing that recently with you guys. That was fun.
Yes, actually, it is.
I got one right here too.
Streets of Rage. Is that what they just said? Yeah.
Oh, actually, I just recently downloaded a game.
It was one.
He's a big Streets of Rage fan.
Streets of Rage is actually one of those Sega games that's very underrated, which was released August 2nd, 1991. The game is about trying on syndication and overthrowing the government through syndication, which means even the involvement of the police also is involved with the side, which means Mr. X, who is the crime lord behind the game and the syndication of having a lot of criminal activity and the police is over, so there was no one there to stop the activity going. So that where they start the main characters, Axel Stone, Blaze Fielding, and Adam Hunter. So these three were ex-cops, are actually ex-cops that are battling with vigilantism. Even they putting their lives on the line to put a stop to the syndication. So there was really a cool element that also where you don't get a lot of one of those beat 'em ups that actually has that modern day what we're dealing with now, just like how it was with the game is explaining. Even in the ending of the first game, that's where you either get the good or bad side of you. Either it's one or two things. When you defeat Mr. X, it's either one or two things. You can turn on your partner, and you become the new crime lord, or you can just work together and just beat Mr. X and call it a day for peace. But then the sequel, of course, it happens again. Although Mr. X was defeated, but he was not dead. So what
You
happened?
should always turn on your partner.
Damn it, Mama.
That's a thing we like to call betrayal, my friend.
Oh no, I meant sexually.
That's highly frowned upon.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the sequel, which was released December 15th, 1992, when Mr. X did return back for syndication for more of his crime organization again. This time he kidnapped one of the main characters, which is Adam Hunter. So now that he's kidnapped that, Axel and Blaze are set to recruit two more characters, which is Max Thunder, who is a big-time wrestler, and Adam's kid brother, Skate. Although his real name.
Did they also bring a woman in?
Say that again?
Didn't they also bring a woman in at some point?
Blaze is the only female character in there, but they did have more characters in there later on in the sequels. So, of course, the same thing happened and repeat. And this time, Mr. X brought an assistant named Shiva, who was more of a highly martial artist that actually competes with Axel.
Did you have four arms?
So after defeating Mr. X again in part 2, they rescue Adam and then return back to Wood Oak City. So then part 3, this is where the big hit goes with Mr. X all over again.
Sorry for the spoilers, fans.
Huh?
How dare you spoil us? How dare you spoil you, Dan?
I was gonna play that. Why just giving it away without an alert?
However,
dare
the
you?
element is on repeat of the same thing. However, it's just different cycles and different threat levels of activity. So that's all you need to know about that. As the sequel goes, there's more higher activity to it.
On that note,
deeper and deeper.
They are remaking Assassin's Creed 4.
Which one was 4 again?
Really?
But from what I've heard, they're trying to remove all of the IRL, like the other side where you have to get out and go out of the desks and do stuff out in the real world, out of the animus, which is like, but then that defeats the whole purpose of the ending.
Well, there's been a lot of old games that's been remade to a remake version, just like how they did with Resident Evil, for example, and Final Fantasy VII.
Everything.
They already ruined Dragon Age, the latest one that came out. If they redo Origins, I'll be pissed. And Mass Effect.
Oh boy,
They did remake Mass Effect.
Did they?
Cool. If they do it right, I would love it. Like if they just revamped it, up to date gameplay. But if they like change the story, wokeify it, I'll be pissed because it already has it's fine.
But I don't know if anyone plays Resident Evil, but how do you guys feel about some of their remaking, like from 1 through 4?
If they bring it into like what they use for like the third person, where it's like over the shoulder like this, not like fixed camera, where it's a random camera up in the randomest corner in like the room, where it's like, oh yeah, I gotta guess where I'm going to shoot the guy.
That makes sense. And then, according to some people, they said that there's some about Resident Evil 4 that kind of changed. That when they did the remake, they kind of said they did better. They did better with Ashley Graham, who was actually a character who could be highly annoying to some. which, well, everyone
The
almost.
thing about Ashley is like she's really good. She's actually was a really good character. Because you literally could tell her, go to that corner, stay there, and she would go and stay right in that corner until you came and got her. It's like you go into that container, stay in that container. I'm going to go deal with the enemies, and she would do it. And then when you got the armor, like the suit of armor, when they literally could not pick her up and take her away. That was the fun part. It's like you watching all these guys lifting up this suit of armor and just falling down. It's the best part.
Well,
Wrap up the show tonight.
All right.
Remember, guys, girls, and squirrels, we are the Purple People Party, 40 people by the people of the people. We are a mix of the red, white, and blue. We are the understanding of there is a middle ground. We have our own choices on the matter, as we came from all different directions. I've been on both sides of left and right, and there's always the argument of lesser two evils. Why not have a third person in there so you have an actual choice? Because when they try to say there's more than two, but they always lie, because when you look on a TV, all you see is red and blue. That's incorrect, because politics should not be sports. It should be ran accordingly, where there's proper voting in terms, and the lowest number you should go for voting should be 3, not 2. So there always can be a different choice. On that note, we check out these videos, Thunderbase. Let's roll out.
Now go to chapter 6, verse 55 of the Quran.
This is how we make our signs clear.
Now, the signs, you can look at the word. That's the word ayat. That's what you call the verses of the Quran, because each verse is supposedly a sign from Allah. It's a miracle. So we explain the ayat in detail, clear. Okay, so now I'm going to show you where the contradiction is. Chapter 17, verse 1 of the Quran.
Glory be to the one who took his servant by night from the sacred mosque to the farthest mosque, whose surroundings we have blessed, so that we may show him some of our signs. Indeed, he alone is the all-hearing, all-seeing.
Okay, now, so if the Quran is perfectly clear and explains all things, can you tell me, just from the Quran, who is the servant, and how do you know?
We know the Prophet.
How do you know that? Where did the Quran tell you it's Muhammad? The name Muhammad only appears 4 times in your entire Quran.
Nope.
Okay, now, related to the same verse, it says, who took his servant by night.
Because if you guys understand time and math and everything, where the Torah was made, the Torah stated that there would be somebody coming and showing, which would be Jesus. In a sense, they just said, I don't think they said Jesus, though. And then Jesus showed up, and then they had the Bible of the gospel, which stated he'd be coming and that he would die and then be resurrected and come back, all within the time period before he showed up and after he was dead in a short period of time. They had books. Almost 700 years later is when the first Quran showed up by a crazed man that was, diddling children as his wife was 6 years old, that he married and deflowered her at 9, which is a child. Gross and disgusting. Also, he hated dogs, and he did horrible, unspeakable things to people, rape, murder, and such. Married numerous wives. He even broke his own rules of his own religion. And it just, right here, this guy is proving it with everything and having them read stuff, and he's calling them out and explaining how the gospel Bible is correct and the Torah is correct, and how the Quran is incorrect. The Bible states that the books that come after me and the people and prophets that come after Jesus will be false prophets. They'll be fake. They'll be the ones that'll deceive you. They'll be the ones that lie to you. They'll be the ones that trick you, which in the Quran, it says that Allah is the greatest deceiver, the greatest liar. They stated it in the Bible that the greatest liar and deceiver would be showing up. And that's what it was. And then when they also explain how Muhammad had his visions, his visions more were in line of demon possession and demon interaction. and not under the concept of actually a miracle, where you actually see the miracles happen within the people that explain miracles, that they're not getting the shit kicked out of them or choked the hell out or told to read something in a forceful, aggressive, demonic manner numerous times and sweating and bending their back and twisting their spine. That sounds like an exorcist, like the movie, doesn't it?
Mm.
So, oh yeah, and then also the verse 6.6, which talks about sitting on the throne of fire with the fallen angels and all their condemned, surrounded and burning. That's how I've broke out their religion many times. That's why they want to kill me. But let's go to this next one.
There is nothing I would like to see more than the dismantling of the Iranian regime, but this is an experiment that America has tried and failed for decades and decades and decades. Under Bush, who he worked for, under Obama, Trump promised to be different, but it is not different. He is continuing to make the same mistake of thinking that just because you remove the bad guy, everything is magically solved. It didn't work with Gaddafi, it got worse. It didn't work with Saddam Hussein, it got worse. You can't just remove the bad guy with no backup plan to build long-lasting institutions. From everything we've seen from this administration, they have no plan. They have no plan on what's going to happen next. They have no transition plan. I don't think they know. They took out most of the people they were going to replace the supreme leader with. And now Marco Rubio contradicts Donald Trump. Donald Trump contradicts himself. Senator Mark Wayne Mullen doesn't seem to know what the word war even means. He's like debating himself on that every single day. We need an actual plan. I haven't seen a plan from this administration, and that's worrying to me. There is nothing.
5 o'clock shadow, kid. Do you even? He doesn't have experience. He's just listening to leftist propaganda. Because I've heard this guy left and right.
Talking points. It's all
it is.
He's listing talking points.
It's straw manning. That's what he does. He straw mans, tries to act like he's steel mans. And the thing is, what you heard there was all salad. There was barely. He didn't actually put any talking points in there.
No, it's just.
I should probably eat a salad.
Yes, you should. But I was just all straightforward.
Are you trying to call me fat?
Oh. Sorry.
I mean, you wouldn't be wrong, but still.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Damn it, Mo. I just
if we could just move that fat to my dick, that'd be great.
You would get 3 inches. Congratulations. I mean
that everything.
Hey, that's 3 inches more than I already got.
How many times in the last couple of decades has America attacked Iran or that Middle East?
You mean when Iran declared war on us? And then they said they were going to death to America, and they were going to send their suicide bombers, and they had people in America already, and they were going to attack us.
Didn't
from the
they
inside.
send a fucking meme video too with that?
Yeah, and they even said they were already attacking and cutting down our ships with a CGI video.
Yeah,
and AI videos, which was hilariously bad.
It just showed a bunch of coffins in the water around a burning ship or burning ships.
And low IQ people would be like, "That's so real." We're not low IQ. All right. It's just the people that have been groomed and set that. Why do you think that the Democratic Party has sent in an invasion into our own country to bring in a low IQ population who will vote left for them so they can keep paying for them, so they can keep themselves in power forever? That's exactly what it is. They've stated it before. They proved it recently with the State of the Union, where President Trump did the biggest FU ever. He stated, not in exact quotes, but words, if you love America, you're here to protect America first and not the foreigners and illegal immigrants. Stand up and show that you're for America first, because when your job and duty in this office is for your Americans first, that is your job. When you're in Senate, state, president, everything. Everybody stood up except for what party? The Democratic Party, that all are actually part of the Democratic Nazi Socialist Party, because the Nazi Socialist Party is a Democratic Socialist Party, which neo-Nazis are the KKK and the Nazis, which the neo-Nazis, the KKK, and the Nazis themselves all are a Democratic Party and always have been part of the Democratic Party. Anybody knows history does not, they just mouth water and foam. And they go, what about this part and the shift thing? No, that's not what happened.
Plus they're pedos.
Yeah, and they're pedos and they're eating their children, which if you look at the Epstein file list, it was 99 or 95% Democratic, 95% Democratic funded, paid for, and such. And like they had a couple Republicans that were actually corrupt rhinos, not elephants. And that's, yeah. That's the problem with a lot of this
The
stuff.
people that are strong are a lot of shit, making it hell for it to get done, are the rhinos in the Republican Party.
Yep. Yeah, it's been quite frankly irritating. It's
beyond it. Yeah.
But on that, we'll get to explaining more for the next videos, and we'll run this up.
Study the issue of women Islam because you're a woman, and let me know when you want to talk about that. That's a real topic I want to, because I want to see how you, very educated. I'm not trying to tickle yours. Educated woman who left Islam, became an atheist, returned. How the hell are you going to justify these teachings about women? I really want to know that. I seriously want to, but I don't want to do it now. If you don't have time, and come back, we'll do it, because I've done sessions with several Muslim women on women in Islam, and thank God they all left. Here, I'll show it to you. They all left.
I mean, I've heard a lot of arguments on like women in Islam, and there's, as of what I've heard so far, and like from what I know, there isn't a single argument that I like have.
Don't tempt me, sister.
This
Because
lady,
then you've heard the argument of Surah 424, right?
This.
Yes, I believe so. Hold on, I'll
her out, and then she even says she still will choose the devil and still choose evil over good any day, because in their religion they're taught to hate Judeo-Christian values, American values, because you guys forget and don't realize American values are founded on Judeo-Christian values. American values, why do you think they held so strong and the country got so strong, sturdy? It was about believing, as it states, one nation under God. As I repeat, one nation under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Here's the thing. For all. Yes, and it goes for those even of overseas, but here's the problem. All those people that are evil are trying to destroy our liberty and justice. They're trying to use it against us until they get power. Once they gain the power, they run over you, they rape you and kill you, and then call you a racist if you try to call them out for it.
Is that why they removed the Pledge of Allegiance when you just said what you just said there?
Yeah,
that's part of Pledge of Allegiance. That's the whole point. We pledge allegiance to the flag.
That's what I was asking. Is that the purpose of why they was trying? They tried to remove it.
Yeah.
They deliberately took that out of schools.
There's a time in the morning you would
All right.
all get up for the flag.
Yep. But all right, let's do the next video.
How do you square that concern for waste, which I share, with the fact that you have spent $220 million running television advertisements that feature you prominently?
Sir, the president tasked me with getting the message out to the country and to other countries where we were seeing the invasion come from, with putting commercials out that told them that if they were in this country illegally, that they needed to leave, or we would detain them and remove them, and they'd not get the chance to come back to America the right way. That has been extremely effective.
Ask you to run these advertisements, is that right?
We had that conversation, yes, before I was put in this position and sworn in and confirmed, and since then as well.
Okay. Did you?
Was that racist? Elmo did. So yeah, I don't think that's right that she just spent $220 million of taxpayer money on doing that, where you could be helping the American people. What happened to them saying they were going to send every American citizen $5,000 check? Well, first, to be honest, I think they're waiting on that because they're making sure they're legal citizens first. But I do respect on that, because you don't want to be sending an extra 20 million illegals $5,000 a piece.
Well, it's not just that, but also look at what Kash Patel did during that hockey during the Olympics. Is that he took a flight using the FBI jet, which is taxpayer funded.
Was he going to apprehend somebody?
No.
Celebrate with the players.
Wait, he went
there to watch the Olympics and drink with
That's not right. I don't approve of that either. But I didn't approve of him ever since the day he said there is no Epstein files.
Yeah,
when he tried to lie and say there is none, I'm like looking at him going, dude, you're lying. Like, everybody knows you're lying. Everybody knows.
And not to mention, look at who they are choosing to be the Surgeon General, the person who's supposed to be in charge of our medical facility, to be the top doctor in the United States, is somebody who may have finished
RFK Jr.
No, that's the health. That's the head of the health department. The Surgeon General is the chief doctor. It's the person whose job it is to advise doctors across the country. She was a woman who did. I will admit, she did finish her medical degree in Stanford, but she never finished. She never had a patient because she never finished her residency. This woman is not a true doctor who has never actually had to actually care for people. She's one of those weirdo health gurus who is literally has an entire platform. She's
you have to have the actual credentials. I believe in more credentials overall. It doesn't matter if you're left, right, squirrel, or a head or purple.
If you're working on people, your credibility is everything.
Yep. But let's go into this next one right here by Nextnor or Nux.
So Hillary Clinton released a statement, and as you can see from the fact that there's 24,000 likes, she disabled replies and 1.5 million views. You see that it did not go so well. And then I'm going to show you how she ended up getting caught in like a whole bunch of lies. Secretary Clinton's opening statement. It's amazing she still calls herself Secretary Clinton. To the House Oversight Committee. Mr. Chairman, ranking members of the committee, as former senator, I have respect for the legislative oversight and I expect it to exercise, as do the American people, to be principled and fearless in pursuit of truth and accountability. All right, well, that meant nothing so far. As we all know, however, too often congressional investigations are partisan political theater. Bitch, if you ate babies, we want you dead. No offense.
I agree. If you ate babies, I want you dead. I don't care. With legal means and proper.
Who the fuck even does? I mean, I know that there's
the Clintons and all other people that they're connected to with the Epsteins and everybody else. All these guys are
sick
allegedly, but they all have this thing where they all worship Baal, which is the same thing with the Muslims. They worship Baal. I just call it Allah instead.
Dude, it almost makes you wonder, like, were they trying to tell you something with the Absolute Joker from the Absolute DC series?
Maybe, I don't know.
Because he had dead babies that he was like draining blood from.
Yeah, for youth to live forever.
And he's a rich dude too.
Yeah, it's disgusting and evil.
That's not the first thing they've done it with. They've been trying to put it in our media. They've been trying to put it in our face. They flat out told us that they were doing this. But people have been so brainwashed over the years to believe that everything is hunky-dory. So that way when you are told, when you are flat out told that this is happening, you won't believe it.
There was a time we went to war for what, 2% tax or some shit like that.
Yeah, now we're like letting
40% tax nowadays.
Yeah, letting everybody rip us apart.
Dude, our forefathers are rolling in their graves right now.
Oh yeah, they're pissed. I bet we're being.
Which is an abdication of duty and itself an insult to the American people. Bro, this is not. What are you talking about? You think this is partisan political? Like, dude. She is literally trying to push. She is literally trying to push that the Republicans are using Epstein to weaponize it against Democrats. Are you kidding me? Have you been alive lately, lady?
And that when they were in power for 4 years, what did they not do? And everybody asked them, and they never released it in those 4 years because they knew that it was the whole Democratic Party was on that list. And it was
the entire Democratic Party, but it definitely
except for the new ones. A couple of the new guys.
They came in after he died.
That's why it's 90 to 95% Democrat. And a couple
Epstein's not even dead. They literally faked his death.
Yeah. And then they murdered Michael Jackson and Prince.
This one,
I wish somebody would fake my death.
I found this one, and I was like, we need to talk about this.
What is this one?
Are themselves on the verge of becoming friends of pedophiles. Right. And this is the thing. They're going to be 5 years from now, friends of pedophiles as pedophiles. I'm a friend of pedophiles as a preacher of the gospel that will bring them out of that grotesque sin. Right. So I'm a friend to pedophiles because Christ was a friend. But the thing I'd return to
But Devontae,
it makes me worried.
Devontae, can you zoom in on that corner there with around the circle? Is that possible?
What?
Can you zoom in on that circle?
I can
on the
try
server.
with
What is that?
this.
Pedophile group.
Nope.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
VP.
Is that who do you think? Does that face look familiar to you? Does that not look like our Secretary of Defense? Next to the same guy who just
Hell no.
who
That's
just
the guy
now
that-
just said that I'm a friend of pedophiles.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh shit.
Now here's the question: that like, was someone just put that up like that,
That's a dude that looks
or
like a
they just did
vampire.
that deliberately for?
I think that
Here.
they're just meant
Because you can't just say you're a friend of pedophiles and then just put a picture up of you with a guy. Now, if he is confirmed to be and his name is on a list, then yes, it counts. But if it's not, then that's propaganda, slander, defamation.
He has a lot of not dirt, I'd say, but he had to drop out in the elections.
A lot of people
because of
have
that, because he
because-
was going to be the
Yeah.
attorney general. or
Now,
something
yeah,
like
if
that.
his name
What
is
is his name actually? If you must know.
if his name's in it, then yes. But like I said, if they don't have nothing against it, you can't unless there's actual proof. But if his name's already in that stuff, then he needs to go in the wood chipper like everybody else, feet first with adrenaline pumping through them.
Well, I mean,
If I may ask, what is his name?
there are people who do
piss.
Now, there are people who do defend pedophiles, but in the sense of not just like lawyers who are like not just the lawyers who are literally obligated by their oath and duty to defend them because they are supposed to do that.
How is it that lawyers do that, but doctors can't keep their damn oath and they murder people for different religious means, like the Muslims that are killing everybody as Jewish and Catholic for?
Well, that's because of the system. They just
It's just,
like,
but these
yeah.
lawyers somehow keep an oath about they'll lie and screw somebody over to keep a person not guilty on something. I had to deal with people lying about me and everything and trying to force me to be guilty. And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm going to fight this. And the second I told them I'm going to fight this, they're like, nope, well, you're good. You're clean. And I'm scot-free, did nothing wrong, proved I was innocent in every way because sadly, it's not innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven innocent because I walked in, the first thing they did was fingerprint and take mug shots, which is illegal because that's data harvesting. And that does fall under legalities and it is illegal. So technically, I should be giving them a fine. They should be giving me money, paying me, or I should be suing them, especially for being found not guilty. But on that note, let's go and check this out. Foamy the Squirrel. Love this dude. Been listening to him since high school, 20 years. Like,
Well, it feels like every food trend is more ridiculous than the last. I mean, have you seen some of the crap people are putting in their mouths out there? Yeah, and I'm still talking about food. It's like
go smoke
they're all
with
trying to one-up each other with how weird their meals are. I can't.
I didn't respond.
yeah, like I agree with Foamy. Why do people? That's like, you ever seen that where people post something on TikTok or they post it on anything else? Nasty, like weird food that just doesn't mix, like actually wouldn't mix.
Tabasco sauce. That's what that was actually sold at Circle K.
Yeah, they get some
And I'm
nasty.
still talking about food. It's like they're all trying.
They're doing it for the gotcha gross factor of and whoa and like seriously, because they're trying to get a shock value out of you because they'll get a bunch of views. Sadly, we have a lot of that.
Well, me, when I post pictures of food, it's food I've made. I don't.
Well, you're a
post-
passionate cook. It's funny. You're literally this big, strong blacksmith powerhouse tank guy. That's also a great cook.
I'm a man of many talents.
Right? Where the ladies at for you guys? Look, ladies. I'm talking and helping you. Like, I'm already married. All these dudes down here.
Hey, Dark Trooper, as long as we don't have sex, I'll date you.
I mean, are you going to pay for his dinner?
Only if he makes it.
Wait, did you put landmines out there again, Llama?
No, Llama did that.
I'm worried, but I know what you mean.
Is Matt going home?
No, he's going to smoke. We're gonna be getting ready. We're actually wrapping up right now, anyways.
Don't be silly. Wrap your willy.
Damn it, Llama. On that note, this is Rolling to Die, everybody. Sorry, not Rolling to Die. Wow, I did that. This is The Chaotic Minds, and it is ran by not just Thunderbase here himself, but also the rest of us as our whole group, which is called the Chaotic Era Odyssey. Damn it, Llama. The world is chaotic, that we're in a new era, and this is our Odyssey. And remember to tune in every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Chaotic Minds podcast with all your crazy, kooky, adventurous people here. Which one's your favorite? You guys type it in the comments over here. Let us know who your favorite guys are, or which is the next crazy thing you want Llama to put up and make us cry for a strange picture.
There's a person walking out the back door.
Damn it, Llama. We also have our GMK, Gray Mercenary Knights, which is our acting and film, stunt choreography and stunt coordination and fighting training, amongst other things.
Chicken fuckers.
You maybe, but not me. On that, as well as we also do our D&D and everything else. But we can have everybody else explain that stuff. Dark Trooper.
Tune in on Sunday for the Rolling to Die podcast. What are we doing this week? Are we doing another RWO?
We're going to be doing another RWO. Hopefully, I'll be able to get the new studio set up. We've got a little more done. It's just the weather.
We're going to be playing some wrestling.
Yep, I'm thinking once I find some of my other models or figurines, I'm going to do some.
I could be your model.
Some small one shots. Damn it, Llama. But on that note, we are going to shift to the next thing. Down Divisions. Anything you want to say?
Well, thank you guys for tuning in for the podcast tonight, and there will be futuristic illustrations coming out soon in the month of April coming to you guys. Also, check out for more channels coming soon from us.
All right, Thunderbase.
Oh, fine. I won't do anything, I guess.
All right, Llama. Usually,
this show brought to you by somebody, somewhere, somehow.
You know what? Carry on.
Don't forget, tune in next time for the next episode of Chaotic Minds. I've been Devontae Ewing, aka DJ Thunderbase, your host, saying thank you and good night. Where's that grilled cheese I ordered an hour ago?
You get no grilled cheese.
Damn it, Llama.
Yeah, a moldy slice of bread and a